Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You know that I told you all that I would be filming a part 2 to the cleaning routine, and this is it. So I'm going to be working on my son's room as well as the living room. So what you see me doing here is just collecting all of the larger items that are on the bed and on the floor. And I'm just doing this to have a blank canvas to work with, so to speak. I'm using a grabber to help me fix the bed, and if you guys have a bunk bed in your house, that's a really great tip, is to purchase a grabber because it would be so hard to fix this bed without it. Here you just see me basically putting things back where they belong. So in the little bins over here, I have them categorized, so I'm just like throwing like items into the baskets. And yeah, I'm not done, but this is me just making some progress. And after this, I will be going around and collecting some toys that he no longer plays with, or he's just outgrown, and getting rid of some of those. As you guys can see, he has plenty of toys. This bin is just full of little characters and little people, and stuff like this right here is just the stuff that I'm about to get rid of. This was a huge Easter egg from Easter, obviously, and he has like some smaller Easter eggs in there, some car-shaped eggs, and I'm just going to grab a small bag and just get rid of some stuff like that that's just basically, awkwardly shaped and taking up space, because he has enough toys that he doesn't have to play with these little random things. Okay, so now you just see me reassembling this ramp because he loves to like drive his cars down this ramp. And now I'm just moving on to restocking his little cars on this shelf. I did build this shelf myself, and it was nearly $100 once I was done. I didn't plan on it being that expensive, and I don't really understand how it was, but I think each piece of wood was around $7 if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it ended up being pretty expensive, but it was worth it, and this is something that he uses every single day. So I know this process probably looks so tedious, but I swear it's really not. This probably took me about 3 minutes to be finished with. As you can see, when I first started, it really wasn't like the colors were mixed, because my son is great at sorting the colors. But he just kind of, gets lazy sometimes and just throws the cars into a basket instead of putting them back over there, which I totally understand. Like, I don't really expect him to, be like a car accountant or anything. But yeah, that's all I'm doing, is just kind of restocking everything. And I only do this about once every 5 months, maybe 4 or 5 months. And yeah, it stays pretty decent, so I don't mind coming in here every now and then and doing this. So here, this is his little kitchen set. I know that some people may think that these are only for girls, but I feel like this can be very educational and teach him about frozen foods versus normal foods, and just how to organize and other skills. So he's had this for a few years now, and I asked him if he was ready to get rid of it, and he said yes. So I actually took this to my mother's house so that, it wouldn't be completely gone, because I honestly felt guilty getting rid of it because it's like so cute. And, I've just kind of put a lot into it, like buying all the little foods and different items. But I did want to give him more space underneath his bunk bed, because that's like a little play area That's the place where his TV is, and he's under here a lot. So I felt like this was the perfect time to remove it and just give him more space underneath his bed. So we all know that kids love being on the floor for some reason. We could have a million chairs and beds and whatever in our house, and they're still gonna just gravitate towards the floor. So I always try to sanitize the carpet and keep it vacuumed. And I love using baking soda on the carpet that has a fragrance, because that really makes your home just smell better, in my opinion. So I'm sprinkling a nice amount of baking soda down and just vacuuming his bedroom. So I always joke and say that this play area is his apartment. Um, the thing that really made it look like that was the kitchen area, but it still looks like one actually now that that's gone, because he has like a mini little sofa and a television under there. But yeah, this is pretty much the finished product. I'm just replacing all the toys now and playing with the lighting. So for some reason, my son loves this little slim area right here. I always find him over there like reading books and just like laying down. So I decided to put some padding down. So basically I just used a yoga mat, and he also has this really large play mat. So I decided to cut it and just lay it down in that area so that he can be more comfortable when he goes over there. And he also loves to take his cars and go around the little racetrack. So you guys should know by now that I really love Dollar Tree, and I found these double-sided pieces of tape recently. So what I'm going to be using them for is to secure this remote to the side of his bed, so that basically he can control the lighting himself. And now that he's 4.5 years old, I mean, that won't be an issue. He's not just gonna, play with the remote all day or whatever. So yeah, if you guys have kids around that age, this is a really great tip to prevent you from having to, jump up a million times and turn their lights on and off for them. Now I'm using my favorite disinfectant, which is this Clorox Scentiva coconut scent. And basically I'm just wiping down all the surfaces that he touches often. Now in this video I did have to only use one hand, so it's not gonna really look like I'm doing a proper job of like getting underneath other objects, but I did go back and like lift the items and wipe underneath them. So don't worry guys, everything is disinfected. Guys, so I'm done with his bedroom, and now I'm gonna move on into the living room. Now disclaimer, there's not gonna be much to clean in there because I always keep my living room pretty organized and clean anyway, but yeah, keep watching. so now we're in the living room, and my living room is arranged so that it's broken up into two different areas. And that's basically the seating area where everyone watches TV, as well as the entryway. So today the entryway is pretty much the problem area. So I'm just picking up some of the shoes and putting them in their little designated areas, and straightening out the carpet that's on the floor, as well as just, moving some of the clutter that I have sitting around. So if you guys used to watch me 5 years ago, you know that I used to pole dance professionally. And I got into that because it just was really fun and honestly just looked very interesting. So I basically taught myself how to pole dance, and I got really good at it. But I have not been doing it lately. And I haven't even been, feeling the urge to practice. So that's why I wanted to take my pole down. And also, I just purchased this coffee table. So I just wanted to make space for that. But yeah. Anyway, there's really not much to do in this living room. So I'm just going to be dusting. And honestly, my phone died, so I really couldn't get deeper into this cleaning video. So it's gonna be ending really soon. I would have probably Swiffered the entryway and cleaned the mirrors and cleaned my television on camera. But my phone literally died when I was trying to do that. But don't worry, I will be making more cleaning videos, and I'm really trying to get back into those because those are the most requested videos on my channel. But anyway, I want to go ahead and thank you guys for watching today's video. I will definitely be making more very soon. But if you guys are not subscribed, make sure you do that, and also leave me a comment and like today's video, as well as the first part of this video, because this is part 2. But yeah, I will see you guys on the next video, and I appreciate all of the feedback. Bye.